everyone, welcome back to another lunch video. If you're new here, my name is Lindsay and I'm a Canadian mom. In this video, I'm going to be sharing what my husband has been taking in his lunch this past week, or it might end up being a little bit more. If you're new here, my husband is Dave and he's a carpenter. He works outdoors during all 4 seasons. He always takes a lunch from home. He takes his coffee from home. He takes a lot of leftovers. He's not picky with food. He doesn't have access. He usually doesn't have access to a lunchroom, but right now he does. Normally he eats his lunch in his truck. He always eats his lunch cold. He has access to a microwave, but he chooses not to use it. It's always nice to get some new ideas or just some inspiration for lunches. So I hope this video gives that to you guys, and I hope you enjoy seeing what Dave has been taking for his lunch. Welcome back, everyone. I'm just getting Dave's lunch together for tomorrow. I always make his lunch the night before because he leaves for work pretty early. He usually leaves for work around 6 a.m. and I'm not usually up when he leaves. Tomorrow he is taking some chicken snack wraps. We had chicken strips for supper. I didn't record making these, but it's just 2 chicken strips, lettuce, cheese, mayonnaise, and hot sauce wrapped in a whole wheat tortilla or flat wrap. So he has 2 of those. In this container, I just put some cherry tomatoes and some sliced cucumber. I was going to stick a cheese string in there too, but it doesn't fit. He is taking some blueberries, and I'm also sending him a bag of these milk chocolate covered peanuts that I got on sale in Walmart. And that is everything that he's going to take in his lunch tomorrow. Take his coffee and his water. Welcome back, everyone. It's early that I'm getting started on Dave's lunch today. It's only 10:57 a.m. but I just made a wrap for myself to take to the beach. So I thought, you know what, I might as well make Dave one for his lunch for tomorrow. So in this container, I just have some ground chicken that I cooked up with some taco seasoning, and I just have some romaine and some cheese. I have a wrap that I put some of this salsa ranch on. So I'm just going to put this on the wrap and roll it all up, and just like mine. And I'll stick it in the fridge. I thought while I'm making mine, I may as well make his and get it together. And then later on, I just have to get his snacks together. So that is what it is looking like. I just added a couple little cherry tomatoes in there. I'm going to wrap this up and then wrap it in saran wrap and stick it in the fridge. Hopefully it doesn't go soggy with the lettuce. Well, it's a while later that I'm getting around to getting Dave's lunch together. It's 8 o'clock p.m. here, and our house is so warm. We are back in a heat wave. Here, it felt like 40 degrees Celsius yesterday and today, and our house is still so warm and muggy. There's a little bit of a breeze coming in, but it's so warm. My living room and kitchen are both reading 28 degrees Celsius, so it's just very hot and sticky in here. Anyway, you saw that Dave is taking that wrap. I just wrapped it in some parchment paper and some tin foil. I'm hoping that it doesn't go soggy. It's kind of like a taco wrap. I actually made one for myself going out to the beach today, and it was really good. I'm sending them with 2 boiled eggs. Apparently they might be having a barbecue at work tomorrow, but Dave's not 100% sure, so he's going to take his lunch anyway, and he says if they have a barbecue, he'll just bring his lunch home and take it the next day. So hopefully his wrap won't be too soggy if that happens. He's taking this mandarin orange gel cup, one of these dark mocha almond cashew bars. These are actually pretty good. And then I just sent him a spoon for his fruit cup, but I just remembered I better grab him a fork for his eggs. That would not be good if he went to eat his eggs and he had no fork. And I'll also pack him his hot sauce for his eggs and his coffee and his water, and that will be lunch for tomorrow or possibly the next day if they have a barbecue. Welcome back, everyone, for Dave's lunch for tomorrow. It's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. So it's the last lunch of the work week. Tomorrow he is taking some tuna sandwiches. Ignore this container. There's 2 tuna sandwiches in there. It's actually my pasta container. But the kids and I were at the beach and we used a lot of the containers because we took sandwiches anyway. So I just stuck them in this and put them on their side. 2 tuna sandwiches, just tuna, mayonnaise, salt, pepper, some relish, and some cheese in there. So I'll just put them in the fridge on their side like that so that they don't get all tossed and turned. We had pasta salad for supper, so Dave wanted to take the rest of that in his lunch. There's pasta, cucumbers, yellow peppers, tomatoes, feta cheese, and some raspberry balsamic salad dressing. He said that the sandwich and the pasta salad would be enough, but I'm just throwing in a few little extra things, and if he is full from that, he can just bring them home. But I'm throwing a cheese string in there, a Cozy Chef pudding, and I think I've been sending them with one of these cashew bars the last few days, but I'm sending him with one of those because I can't be bothered to go down to the basement to get him anything different to have with his coffee. A fork and a spoon. I still have to make his coffee, and he'll take some, oh no, he probably won't take hot sauce tomorrow because he has the pasta salad and the sandwiches. Anyway, that is going to be lunch for Friday. And welcome back, everyone. I'm just getting Dave's lunch. I just finished getting his lunch together. Everybody is gone to bed here. It was another super hot day today. The kids and I went to the beach all day, and then we spent the evening in the pool. And everybody was tuckered out going to bed. This heat just kind of just zaps the good out of you at the end of the day. So they did end up having a barbecue at Dave's work. But he did end up eating his wrap, he said. But he brought home his boiled eggs. So I'm not going to bother sending them in his lunch for tomorrow. Somebody will maybe have those for breakfast. For supper tonight, we had a tater tot casserole. I know this doesn't look all that appetizing now that it's cool, but it was actually really, really good. In this container, I just made him a little side salad with some romaine, cucumbers, yellow peppers, tomatoes, and then I just put some salad topper on it. And then I just put a little container of raspberry balsamic salad dressing so he can top that with it so it doesn't get soggy. He brought home his fruit cup, so I'm just going to send him with that tomorrow. I'm going to send him with another one of these cashew bars. These are really good. And then 2 cheese strings. A fork and a spoon. I keep forgetting when I'm in the dollar store to pick up a package of napkins to pack, just to wrap Dave's silverware in to keep it clean. I'll have to put that on my list because I keep forgetting. Every time I get paper towel to wrap his fork and spoon in, I think, oh, I need to get that at the dollar store. Anyway, that is what he's taking for his lunch tomorrow. Welcome back, everyone. I'm just getting started on Dave's lunch. I am mixing up some tuna in this bowl. I'm going to make Dave some tuna melts. I was going to make him pizza on a bagel, but we ended up having pizza for supper, so I thought I'd do something different. So I'm going to make tuna melts. So this is the exact same way as I make tuna sandwiches, but I don't put relish in here. I just have tuna and mayonnaise and salt and pepper. I'm going to mix this up. I thought I had some hamburger buns in the fridge, but I don't. So I'm just going to put it on this sesame bagel. So we're going to put our tuna on here, top it with some cheese, and we're just going to bake it in the oven until the cheese gets nice and melted. Just something a little bit different than a tuna sandwich. So I have my tuna mixed on there. I'm going to add a little bit more pepper. And then normally I would use cheddar cheese, but I have mozzarella cheese that's already grated and in the fridge, so I'm going to use that so it's easier. I'm excited because tomorrow is supposed to be a cooler day. It's been so hot here, and we don't have air conditioning, and oh, it's just been so warm in the house. Yesterday our living room said 30 degrees, and we had the ceiling fan on, and it was just pushing all the hot air around. So tomorrow is supposed to be a we're out of the heat wave tomorrow, and I can't wait. Even our basement, which is usually cool, we have a dehumidifier down there, and usually it's nice and cool down there. Even down there was starting to feel not that cool. Anyway, we're going to bake these in the oven just until the cheese melts. I might put them under the broiler for a second, and that's going to be tuna melts. Alright, this is how lunch is looking for tomorrow. So I have the 2 tuna melts. This was the only container that I could find to put them in side by side. I'll let them sit out for a little bit and cool. In here I packed him some wheat thins. I'm trying to remember what they were called. And there were just 3 grape tomatoes left in the container, so I thought I would get those used up. And Dave loves these little laughing cows, so I put 2 of those in there. I'm sending him with some blueberries and a kiwi. I think this was probably the smallest kiwi that I've ever seen. A Cozy Shack pudding. That's just a rice pudding. And then I always like to send him something with his coffee. So I just have to put in a chocolate chip bear paw because I haven't baked anything all summer, I don't think, because it's just been so warm. You can do it. But anyway, it's gonna, once it cools down a little bit, I'll be able to do some baking. But that is everything that Dave's taking in his lunch. A spoon for his pudding, and I sent him a fork in case he wants it for his fruit. And I just finished making his coffee, so that's all set. So everything is all ready to go for tomorrow. Welcome back to the final lunch of this video. This lunch is similar to yesterday's. I'm late packing up Dave's lunch and I'm tired. I'm ready to head to bed, so some of the snacks are being repeated from yesterday. But for his main lunch, I picked up a bacon chicken ranch wrap from Tim Hortons. I had a discount if I bought two, so I picked one up for my lunch, and I thought I would get one for his lunch just to make life easy. So I'm going to wrap that up in some parchment paper and some foil. I'm sending him with some blueberries and a clementine, and I put a fork there so he can eat his orange and his fruit with a fork if he wants. I'm sending him some multi-grain wheat thins and some Laughing Cow. I'm sending him the last cashew bar, and then I just put in a rice pudding. So very similar to yesterday's lunch. A fork and a spoon for his fruit and his pudding. I just finished making his coffee, but that is going to be his lunch for tomorrow and the final lunch for this video. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing what Dave took in his lunch this past little bit. That's going to do it for this video. If you're enjoying these husband lunch videos, please give the video a thumbs up. I just thought that would be kind of something a little bit different, something a little bit fun since I'm not doing kid lunch videos. Anyway, I hope you guys are all having a great day. Thank you for being here, and I will see you soon.